shall tell of a hunter whose life was undone by the cruel hand of evil at the setting of the sun. His arrow was loosed and it flew through the dark, and his true love was slain as the shaft found its mark. But she'd her apron wrapped about her, and I took her for a swan. And it's on, alas, it was she, Polly Vaughn. He ran up beside her and found it was she. He turned away his head, for he could not bear to see. He lifted her up and found she was dead, a fountain of tears for his true love he shed. But she'd her apron wrapped about her, and I took her for a swan. And it's on, alas, it was she, Polly Vaughn. He bore her away to his home by the sea, crying, "Father, oh Father, I've murdered poor Polly. Killed my fair love in the flower of her life. Always intended that she'd be my wife. But she'd her apron wrapped about her, and I took her for a swan. And it's on, alas, it was she, Polly Vaughn." Went to the place where his true love was slain. He wept bitter tears, but his tears were all in vain. As he looked on the lake, a swan glided by, as the sun slowly sank in the west of the sky. But she'd her apron wrapped about her, and I took her for a swan. And it's on, alas, it was she, Polly Vaughn. So this couldn't happen, like, really in life, could it? I mean, you know, a swan, and who hunts swans? You know, nobody hunts swans. It made me very suspicious when I heard this song, because I thought, you know, I don't think he really wanted to marry her, and this was his way of getting out, and this was some big alibi. Yeah, she was a swan. I thought she was a swan. It reminded me of this thing that happened with Cheney recently. That was a bird too, wasn't it? He thought a lawyer was a quail. So I wrote some words about that. And then I lost them, and now I just wrote some new words about that. So I have to read them. I shall tell of a vice president. Oops. I shall tell of a vice president whose life was undone by the cruel hand of evil and the shooting of a gun. His trigger was pulled and a shotgun went boom, and his lawyer was slain as the bird shot went through him. But in that camouflage apparel, Cheney took him for a quail. And it's on, alas, it was a Texan male. They say that the lawyer should have yelled a word announced that he was present to say I'm not a bird. They say the vice president's really a good shot, but on the basis of this accident, I think not. But he had that camouflage apparel and I took him for a quail. And it saw, and alas, it was he, a Texan male. He'd that camouflage apparel and he looked just like a bird. And it saw, and alas, could it get any more absurd?